okay, hi, okay, it's me, okay, blah, 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 okay. I hope that introduction was great. I'm working on my introductions. Okay, so today we'll be covering, as you read in the title, the best rap battles and the worst rap battles, in my opinion, and out of the ones I watched. Gotta keep in mind, I can't watch all of them. I may have no life, but I don't want to watch all of them. That's too much. But out of the ones I did watch, which actually is a lot, so, yeah, I got this idea from another creator, which has like 131 subscribers, so not that big, when I clicked on his video saying the top 15 voices from, Freshy kanal. So, yeah, also, I want to do one more thing. Sorry if my microphone is awful. Okay, okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah, so I'm just doing it from my computer instead of my, headphone microphone, so it picks up more noise. So if I do that, it picks it up more than if I do it to my headphones. Of course, depends on the distance, but okay, let's start. Okay, let's start with the worst rap battle because you clicked on the title for this. I won't do the worst rap battle again, but okay, I do want to give an honorable mention to Koichiyama versus the Riddler. This rap battle, like a lot of other rap battles, I suffer from. How should I say this? One side sucks, but the other side does. Well. Can you guess what side sucks in this one? Yes, that's right, Kokichiyama. Kokichiyama says nothing well. Everything Kokichiyama says sucks. I watched this rap battle again, not all of it. I was like, wow, Kikichiyama did suck. I'm not joking. But it's not a bad rap battle. I think Riddler kind of carries it. His first verse is okay, but I mean, everyone can agree that Riddler's second verse is amazing. Okay, number 5, where we're getting into the real rap battles. Number 5 is Paddington versus Ted, which is 7.0%. Not percent out of 10. So the problem with this rap battle, like I said previously, the problem with a lot of these rap battles is one side or multiple sides suck. So that's the problem with this one. Paddington did great, and whoever voiced Paddington also did great. I should throw that up on the screen. But no one else really. But Ted didn't do great. I mean, I think Brad Baker sounds exactly like him based off a comment I read, but whatever. I'm talking about the lyrics. I think the video is lazy. The video does nothing really that well. So the video is lazy. Brock's character Ted just brags the entire time. I remember, like, basically a lyric he said, "Oh, you like marmalade? Well, I'm getting your marmalade." Yeah, I hated that line. It was just a, laying your mom joke. It's terrible, and I feel like, this rap battle shouldn't have really existed, but it's not a bad rap battle, and that's what you're gonna see with a lot of these. I don't really think any of his rap battles are actually bad. I just think some of them are worse than others. And that's the case with this one. It's a 7.0. Okay, so now number 4 is something I don't really have a problem with, but it's The Rock versus Paperboy versus Edward Scissorhands versus James Gunn, which got a 6.9. Okay, so the problem with this rap battle is nothing. No, seriously, there's not really much wrong with this rap battle. There's all 2 things, though, which do not make it like an 8, but I don't know why I gave it a 6.9. Well, because I hate it. Edward Scissorhands just bragged the entire time, and nothing he said was really that great. He just bragged about how he could cut them up, and, apologized. I don't really know much about Edward, so. And James Gunn, I cannot remember a single lyric of his for my entire time, but Paperboy won this one. Rock did great as well. But yeah, I think Paperboy won this. There's nothing really wrong with this rap battle. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, number 3. Okay, number 3 is Among Us vs. Fall Guys, which got a 6.98. 98? 89. It got an 89. 6.89. So you want to know, like, literally all past 3 examples? Yeah, it has a character that kind of sucks. It's Fall Guys. Fall Guys says nothing good, literally nothing I can think of. The rap battles art is not too amazing. It does take both of their art styles and does it to each character respectively, so nothing I can really complain about there. But the beat is good as well. The beat for all of these are good. but the lyrics are kind of bad. Among Us did great, and it wouldn't be so low, but the only other problem I have with it is it's forgettable. That's kind of what a theme with all of these rap battles are. It's forgettable. So it doesn't. So Fall Guys has bad lyrics. Among Us has good lyrics. Among Us absolutely crushed Fall Guys. That's like the 91 to 9% votes you can see if you voted on it. But yeah. Okay, so number 2 is Scarecrow versus Scarecrow 6.6. Yeah. Okay, you might know this rap battle, but it's Scarecrow DC versus Scarecrow LZ. Yes, you did hear that correctly. Okay, there's a problem with this rap battle. It's that Scarecrow DC sucks. He says nothing well. Nothing he said is great. Maybe he said one good lyric, but like the other ones, this rap battle is not as forgettable because Scarecrow OZ did amazing in this. I must admit, Scarecrow OZ did amazing in this. But Scarecrow DC kind of just sucks. Nothing he said is great. Like an issue with the other ones, he just brags like a scissors hand. He just brags basically the entire time. The problem with this is it's not really that biased of a rap battle. It's just they wanted to do this as a creative idea, but they couldn't write anything to roast OZ for. They could probably write a few things, and they kept reusing those few things, and it starts hitting less effectively when OZ kept switching to new things and absolutely crushing him and not giving DC a chance to breathe. And even if DC wasn't in well, this rap battle would be better, but I still think OZ would have crushed him. Okay, number 1. Woody versus Chucky. Which got a 4.7%. Not a percent out of 10. Yeah. This was 4 years ago. That's all I can say. So there's a problem with this rap battle. The art style is not great. The beat is good. The art style is not great. It's okay. But the lyrics, delivery isn't bad. Must admit. Both people who worked on this did great. Chucky, the problem with Chucky is he bragged about killing Woody the entire time. So I actually made something like this as a joke. But I still think mine is better than it. I'm throwing it up on screen right now. This is a joke called Mortal versus Man and Hero, which is also secretly a hero. So I did write a rap battle like it as a joke, but what is the reason it's not like a 2 or 1? He had a few great lines, but again, his lines aged like milk as well. Like, the main thing he liked attacking is, this is actually a line used in the battle, no more reboots for the snake, which is hilarious because, the series ended, and there's gonna be a 5th. But I'm sure there's gonna be a 6 as well. So yeah, it sucks. So they kinda go in a perfect, trilogy they had with, number 4, but yeah. And this also suffers from literally everything else except number 2 suffers from forgettability. I can't remember a single thing that happened during this battle. Okay, I hope you guys agree with me. Like I said, I didn't really watch all of them, and I'm sure the ones that he did post, like Angry Birds versus Angry Feeds, is much worse, especially like video style, but but the reason I'm doing this is also because I think he's underrated. But let's get into it now. I do want to throw a few shoutouts out there. Number 1 is Tintin versus Drake versus Indiana Jones. I do think this rap battle is underrated. It's a great rap battle. Drake and Tintin both did great, but I think it kind of gets ruined when we throw the third character in. If we just edit it after Drake's final verse, would have been a perfect rap battle. Probably would be in the top 5. I also want to throw out Santa versus Satan. That's a great rap battle. This one also lost by like 0.05. Yes. It was hard to choose between this one and the number 5 spot, but I do think I did correctly. I chose correctly. Of course, I do think that. This rap battle is great. I love it. And the reason it's not like number 5 is because it takes like there's quite a few bangles in there, but I feel like it's not every line that's a banger. I know, ridiculous, but I feel like with what we're gonna see in 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1, there's gonna be bangles with basically every line. And if there's not bangles with every line, it serves a different purpose. Okay. Number 5, Nagasaki vs. David, which got a 9.56. Okay, this rap battle is a great rap battle. It's the only rap battle with females on it. I'm not sexist. But yeah, I think this rap battle is good. I think both Nagasaki and David did great in this. Obviously, the voice actors and guiders did great for it too. Yes. Nothing I really have to say about this. I think all lyrics are great. The art style is great. I really think it fits both characters. I think this is like a pass down from Monica versus Harley Quinn, which also was considered to be up here. But I think this rap battle is great. Both characters hit hard. Raven's second verse was amazing and incredible. And every line was basically a banger. Number 4 is Sonic vs. Flash, which got a 9.61 on the scale, by scale. So there's nothing wrong with this rap battle compared to the other three. I just don't think it's as good as the other three. Reason for this is not, Sonic has some bad lines in there, like, why don't you go to Sonic and you'll turn as Fat Flash. Don't really like the line, and there's a few others in there, but there's some absolute bangers. I'm gonna go only point one in this Flash ending line. I think the line, but today you took a Quicksilver was amazing. It serves many purposes. Quicksilver, if you don't know, is a Marvel ripoff of the Flash, which also is the Blue. So you can see where I'm heading with this. I think Flash is calling him having a huge inspiration, or even just ripping off of his character design. And even stealing elements from Quicksilver, and Silver is second place. So yes, great reference, great roast, and great line overall. So I think a lot of stuff like this, and I think a giant reason why Flash's lines hit so hard is because Matt Folio is in it. He is great at analyzing lines. I've never watched any of his videos, but I watched one of his not any of his raps, but one of his videos about analyzing lyrics of Golden Ramsey versus this French woman, and I think he did great. So I think that's also the reason. Number 3 is Paul Atreides / Dune versus Amalek the Northman, which got a 9.69. Nothing I really have to say for this. Every line hits hard. I love that they did it in real life. I think that's fit better. I love the visuals, the non-visuals. Everything in this battle goes hard, especially the last verse of the battle. Okay, number 2. I wasn't joking. I have nothing to say for it. Hulk versus Frankenstein, which got a 9.80. Sorry for about that. So, I love this battle. I didn't say it down below, but Flash is one of my favorite superheroes, and same with Hulk. And I think this battle did great. Sadly, I think Frankenstein won, but that doesn't really matter much. Eric the Audible, and Freshy kanal and the other people who worked on this did great. Love the animation style. It's like animated, and I think it does a really good job of animating. Whoever animated it did great. I would definitely check out seeing that battle for you. Like every line's a hitter. Like you, I mean, I'm not gonna really say any of the lines because there's not really any that shout out to me because they're all hit so hard. But you could see like references to the insane asylum and putting Bruce's parents together, and Frankenstein even having two hearts. Like, you have two hearts. Too bad you don't have anyone to share it with, which was said by Hulk. Also, I must say, Hulk did I think they did a great job of captivating Hulk as a rapper. I think this was the best one, especially compared to ERB's, which wasn't bad, but I think this does better. And I think this is just overall a much better than ERB's, but I think a lot of Freshy kanal is better. Okay, so this is my favorite rap battle of the series. Ready? Okay, I'm not gonna hype it up. It's Patrick Bateman versus Sweeney Todd. Wanna know a funny fact? I don't know much about either of these characters, but I think the reason I can enjoy this so much is because of that video I watched, Sequels Around Sequels by Drew Gooden. I think that helped me get a lot of Patrick Bateman, and I love, I'm not sure if people will love this feature as much as I do, but sometimes I love when rap battles can just, like, lyrics, like, blah blah blah, like, you're dumb and I can't even solve anything, just using a random lyric. I think it helps us understanding character and understanding roast and understand that it's harsh and it's the character trait of the Shed opponent. So I love when you can watch the battles without really knowing much about the characters, and there's definitely deep hidden stuff if you watch behind the scenes, and if you love one of the characters, you can probably catch stuff. I also love that not every line is a banger, but when it's not a banger, it's also setting up the storyline plot, because this rap battle's a rap battle between the two. And it's also a storyline, which I love, like Patrick having a mental breakdown at the end after shooting the furnace and exploding Sweetie's Todd's like area. So yeah, I love the mini storyline in it. Every voice basically hits hard. As best voice is probably both of Patrick's. I think they both are like equally as great. I think the characters were perfectly captured. I don't have a single complaint about this. Like, I don't have a single complaint about, like, any of the top 5, really. But I think this rap battle does everything perfectly. If you enjoyed the video, well, enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you did leave that comment and like down below. Yeah, that's about it. I do